Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do finger guns now. That's new. My name is Sierra. I'm a married mom of 2 small boys, and I own an indoor playroom here in St. Louis, and I also love to post on TikTok. And since starting to post on TikTok, I have learned about a whole new world. It is called the fidget world. Fidgets are small handheld tools that people of all ages can use to help listen, soothe, and really helps focus your energy onto something else. So it's really good if you have anxiety, stress, or if you're like my little man, he has a hard time sitting down in class and paying attention because he just has a lot of jitters. They're also really good for just anyone. I know there's a lot of controversy going on right now about finding fidgets, who fidgets are for, and let me tell you, fidgets are plentiful and they are for everybody. I think all people can benefit from fidgets. So I'm gonna share with you today my top 10 fidgets. I am definitely not an expert. I just started this journey, but I thought it'd be interesting to tell you guys which fidgets I love as a new fidget person. I also own an indoor playroom, so I have seen so many kids interact with these fidgets, so I know which ones they tend to love as well. So like I said, and I guess I'll say again, I'm gonna share with you my top 10 fidgets. So let's jump into it. Number 10, the dough ball. I love how easy it is for me to stretch and play with. It is not higher on the list though, because it does take a little bit of force and a little bit of upper body strength. So whereas I, as a 30-year-old adult, love it, I don't know if AJ and Charlie would like it as much because it is one of those more difficult fidgets. And you will find that I love an easy to play with fidget because I don't want to have to think about it. This one is very satisfying, but it does take a little bit of strength. I think they're really cool though. Number 9 is another stress ball, but they are color changing balls. They come in a couple different colors. I got yellow, pink, and blue. I love first thing in the morning when they're still a little cold and you can really feel that like kinetic-y sand in there. These are so soothing, so easy to play with. They're not higher on the list though because the yellow one already popped. So these are really good for your older kids or for the adults. I would be worried with something like this for somebody younger because they do tend to not last forever. Number 8 is the Tangle. The Tangle is a bunch of pieces of like curved metal or plastic that are met at very movable and adjustable joints. So it is really fun. You can make all sorts of fun things. It's very creative. How many times have I said fun? I like that they come in different colors and different textures, so you can find one that you really like. I also would kind of gear these towards the older children who no longer put things in their mouths because the Tangle does snap apart, so you can configure, make them bigger, add them together. But I wouldn't give them to little children. I think they're really good for school, work, and every day though, because they're really quiet. They're not gonna pop and leak or anything like that on you. And they are just easy to throw in your backpack, your pocket, or your purse, and you can fidget with them all day. Number 7, monkey noodles or stretchy bands. They come in so many different names, colors, sizes, lengths, and they are so fun to play with. If you swing them over your head really fast, they make a really fun whirly noise, but I try not to show the younger kids that one because they will whack each other in the face. My children have done that. I love the way that they feel. They're so soft. They kind of have the benefits of a squishy sensory ball without having anything inside. So I think they're much safer for little ones, and they can be tied together, played with alone, separately. They're just great. They're very versatile. Okay, I'm about to go back on everything I just said with number 6 here. I love a easy to manipulate fidget, but the puzzle ball is the exception. It's kind of like a Rubik's Cube, but a little bit easier to manage for those of us who aren't great at those types of puzzles. This one is AJ's absolute favorite. I'm not worried about it breaking or anything like that. It seems very sturdy. I think it's really fun to pop the balls back and forth to the correct color. And this one is actually meant to get your mind moving and focused on something else. So perfect for car rides, perfect for waiting at the doctor's office. They are just a really good one if you need to focus your mind on something other than what's going around you. Number 5, a tried and true favorite, the Poppet. It's kind of like endless bubble wrap. I think these are so fun and they are so popular with the kids. They come in a million different shapes, sizes, colors. I just have a basic, simple one and I think it's really fun. This is one too that adults have been sleeping on. I have so many adults who come into the playroom who see this and they think it's silly, they think it's ridiculous. 10 minutes later, they're still playing with it. And that is what happened to me. I didn't think I needed it. I didn't think I wanted it. I thought it was silly. I could not put it down. There's something so simply satisfying about this, and it's another mindless one that you can do with just your hand while you're on a Zoom call, while you're chatting with somebody, if you need to get those fidgets out. I think this one is perfect. Number 4 is similar to the Tangle, but it is a wacky track. It has like cubes that are on pivoted joints where you can move it around pretty much 360. However, unlike the Tangle, this one does make a sound. It makes noises. So I definitely wouldn't think that it is best for the classroom setting or the professional setting. However, if you have a homework assignment or if you're working on your accounting or your taxes and you just need to calm your brain, this thing is perfect. I think it is so satisfying, and the clicking is actually my favorite part. Number 3 would be the marble and mesh, or marble in mesh. I've seen them called both, and just like the name would suggest, it is literally a marble inside mesh. And when I first heard of these, saw these, I thought they were so silly. There was no way this was gonna be fun or entertaining, and let me tell you, I couldn't put it down. The simplicity of it was the reason I loved it so much. It was a quiet fidget that you could use while speaking to somebody and they would never know, while you were in a Zoom class, while your child was in class. It was just the quiet little distraction that I didn't know I needed. Okay, we're in the top 2, and these 2 are very difficult for me to choose a favorite because I literally love them both. But for number 2, we're just gonna say the dimple. They come in a couple different variations. We have got the simple dimple, the digit dimple, the OG dimple. They've got a butterfly shape, but basically it's like the Poppet, but bigger. The buttons are different sizes, different shapes, different colors. Some of them have different textures, and I love it so much. I do love it more than the Poppet. If I am in a really fidgety mood, I will lean towards this one so much more than any other fidget. I find it so satisfying, and if you experience ASMR, this is the one for you. Obsessed, favorite. I can't even, there's not enough good words for how much I love this one. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. I can't play drums, so I don't know if that was accurate, but my number one fidget, the pop tubes. If you follow me on TikTok, you already know that this is my favorite. The kids in the playroom love them. I don't normally call fidgets toys. However, the pop tube is where I make the exception. I would call this 100% a fidget toy and tool. They are incredible. Every kid at the playroom loves it. The minute I show it to them, every kid in the room wants it. And thank goodness I have plenty. They also come in 3 different sizes, the extra large, the regular, and the mini. I can't even tell you out of those ones which one is my favorite because I can't get enough of them. Parents have picked these up, thought they were ridiculous. I look over 20 minutes later, they're still playing with it. And that is how you know that it spans the decades. Everybody loves it. The pop tube is by far my favorite. And if you were going to buy anything from this video, this is the one I suggest. Alright guys, that's the video. That's my top 10 favorite fidgets, and we still have so many we didn't get to look at, explore, play with. And if you want to see other fidgets that I have, maybe a fidget tour, fidgets I don't love, let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this type of video, if you want to see more, or let me know down in the comments if there's something else you want to see. I really enjoy sharing with you guys my favorite finds because as a mom, I always love to know other people's opinions before I buy something. I don't want to waste my money, and these are tried and true. Love them. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, I will be linking in the description where you can get these because I get asked all the time. And remember, fidgets are plentiful. You can get them anywhere. Fidgets are for everybody. So don't let anybody let you think any differently. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I would like it if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you loved it, I would love it if you would subscribe. I am hoping that we can maybe get 6,000 subscribers by the end of February. It's a pretty short month, but I believe in you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you. And as always, do not forget, wash your hands.